What happens when Till Death Do Us Part turns into an open invitation? When standard romance gets stale, these bold couples decided to break the ultimate marital taboo and swap partners. Today, we are counting down the 10 most watched, intensely steamy, and mind-bending wife-swapping movies and series that explore what happens when fantasy meets real-life temptation. From sun-drenched erotic thrillers to wildly chaotic dark comedies, these stories prove that once you trade keys, there is no turning back. Let's dive straight into the list. Starting us off at number 10 is Tenebras Lux. Directed by visionary filmmaker Carlos Regadas, this art house masterwork features one of the most hypnotic and intense swinger sequences ever put on film. Set against a backdrop of raw nature and psychological tension, the movie takes a married couple into a surreal, dimly lit sauna club where secret desires and uninhibited fantasies run wild. It is a haunting, deeply provocative exploration of subconscious attraction and marital detachment that will leave you completely mesmerized. At number 9 is Swinging Safari. Transporting us back to the sun-soaked 1970s Australian beach suburbs, this outrageous and visually vibrant comedy dives headfirst into the rise of the suburban swinger craze. When a giant whale washes ashore on a local beach, 3 restless suburban couples decide to celebrate by throwing a wild key party. What follows is a nostalgic, hilarious, and surprisingly intimate chaos where hidden attractions collide, secret jealousies explode, and lifelong friendships are put to the ultimate test.
It's called Swinging Safari.
What was going through our...
Coming in at number 8 is For Lovers, also known as Happy Few. This acclaimed French erotic drama follows 2 married couples who meet by chance and fall into an immediate, intoxicating mutual attraction. To keep their passion alive without destroying their families, they establish a strict, secret agreement to regularly swap partners. What begins as an liberating physical arrangement quickly spirals into an intense web of emotional dependency, fierce possessiveness, and unspoken desire. It is a sleek, deeply intimate look at the fragile nature of sharing love. At number 7 is Palm Swings. This seductive, sun-drenched romantic drama follows a young, deeply devoted couple who move to the picturesque resort town of Palm Springs to start a fresh chapter. However, they quickly discover that their vibrant new neighbors are part of an exclusive, highly active swinger community. Tempted by the thrill of the unknown, they decide to step out of their comfort zone and test their own marital boundaries, resulting in a steamy, emotionally charged journey about trust, passion, and ultimate satisfaction. Stepping into our number 6 spot is Follies. This raw and emotionally explosive Canadian story centers on Francois and Julie, a couple whose 16-year marriage has hit a major wall in the bedroom. In a desperate, high-stakes bid to reignite their lost spark, they enter the world of adult partner swapping. What starts as a simple, playful experiment opens up a Pandora's box of unexpected jealousy, raw physical encounters, and hilarious misadventures that challenge the core of their bond. Coming in at number 5 is The Game of Keys. This wildly popular, immensely steamy series revolves around 4 longtime couples who decide to play a provocative game. Everyone drops their house keys into a bowl, and whoever's key you pick becomes your partner for the night. What begins as a spontaneous party game quickly ignites a firestorm of secret affairs, hidden rivalries, and undeniable sexual chemistry. It is a fast-paced, addictively steamy thrill ride that keeps you hooked from the very first drop of the key.
Como siempre, negocios, negocios y más negocios.
Oh!
Our number 4 spot goes to the smash hit comedy 2+2. This brilliant movie follows 2 best friend couples with completely different views on romance. One couple has been happily married for years, but lost their spark, while the other maintains an insanely passionate relationship by secretly living the swinger lifestyle. When the secret is finally revealed, a wild proposition is put on the table: swap partners for one weekend. What unfolds is an intensely funny, steamy, and heartfelt look at modern relationships and the boundaries of monogamy. At number 3 is Escapades with Friends. This high-tension, erotic thriller follows a group of close-knit couples on a luxurious getaway, who decide to indulge in an uninhibited night of partner sharing. But as the lines of fidelity blur in the heat of the moment, hidden motives, long-buried grudges, and dangerous obsessions rise to the surface. It is an intensely atmosphere-driven film where temptation quickly turns into a high-stakes psychological game where nobody comes out unscathed. Coming in at number 2 is Swinger. This razor-sharp Danish romantic drama follows Adam, a man who seems to have it all: a successful career, a loving wife, and a regular weekend routine attending an exclusive swinger club with other couples. Everything is working smoothly until a new couple joins the group, and Adam unexpectedly falls deeply in love with another man's wife. It turns a steamy lifestyle choice into a deeply complicated, highly intense romantic dilemma about whether physical freedom can ever truly coexist with love. And finally, taking our number 1 spot as the most watched and talked about entry on our list is The Couple Next Door. Starring Eleanor Tomlinson and Sam Heughan, this hit series took the internet by storm with its relentless tension and undeniable screen chemistry. When a suburban couple moves into an affluent neighborhood, they are immediately drawn into the seductive, high-octane orbit of their glamorous swinger neighbors. What starts as an irresistible flirtation quickly devolves into an intense, dark game of obsession, betrayal, and deadly secrets. It takes the top spot because it is the ultimate, gold standard binge watch for anyone who loves steamy, high-stakes relationship thrillers. That wraps up our countdown of the most watched and intensely steamy wife-swapping movies and series out there. If these recommendations gave your watch list an absolute upgrade, hit that like button right now. We are aiming for 200 likes on this video to keep the algorithm happy. We are a growing channel pushing hard to cross our major milestone of 500 subscribers, so please click that subscribe button and join our community so you never miss a cinema breakdown. Now, I want to hear from you down in the comments. Which of these stories crossed the line the most? Or which one would you actually dare to watch with your partner? Drop your thoughts below, let's talk about it, and I will see you in the very next video.